Hey guys, Zueljin here. Welcome back to another episode of Ark Survival Evolved, where we apparently make you dizzy until you puke on your screen. As you heard his evil, wicked laugh, that's Drax in the back.
What's up, man?
And we're here today to do a Q&A. So thank you guys so much for all the amazing support on the Ark series so far. Drax is loving it too. As always, guys, if you do enjoy the videos, make sure to give us some dap on that like button. If you don't know what dap is, we're going to start out the first question of Q&A. What is dap? Dap is a sign of friendship and support that you give by doing something with your hand, a hand gesture to, that sounded so wrong, a gesture with your hand, like fist bumps or shaking of the hands or pound, some people call it, but
do you see what's
dap.
in front of us?
What is in front of us? Oh, it's a Spino. What level is it?
Oh, I got a question though.
Well,
What is it's 76. How do you spell DAP?
DAP.
DAP. Okay, all right.
Yeah. If you search DAP on the internet, you won't get any dirty images or whatever. You'll get what you're supposed to. We can't go down here, Drax, or we're gonna have to kill this thing.
All right.
I mean, oh, you got a long rifle?
I don't have a long rifle on me. I have my my shotgun, which I will
right.
gladly go shoot it in the face.
Let me get a few arrows right quick, and I will help you.
Oh, you know what? It might be moving off far enough.
You think so?
Whoa.
If it gets a hold of us, it's gonna be ugly.
All right. So DAP is you're laying some love on that like button, huh?
Right, that's basically what DAP is. That's why I asked for it. It's something different, man. Every YouTuber has their own thing. I wanted my own thing. I always give DAP to my boys, and my boys always give DAP to me. So it just seemed like that was the. Dang, I didn't even make arrows yet. Anyway, jeez, guns and ammo and stuff. Anyway, that's good. Now that we got that out of the way, the next question is, what are some of your guilty pleasures? That's actually from Aaron Ifoy. I don't know, but it's supposedly the question of the day. So as far as my guilty pleasures, I mean, I like eating. I like drinking alcohol. What do you like to do, Trax?
Not get attacked by Titan immunes.
I'm getting stoned while not, you know what I mean. Not.
My guilty pleasures, I don't know. That's always a tough one to me. Like soda's probably my biggest thing.
Soda. That's huge for me too.
Yeah, and I've tried to quit drinking soda so many times, and it just, I always come back to it. Are you
soda is delicious.
I killed a Spino, and you're having trouble with some little bugs?
They're hard to hit. They're hit boxes. This thing is just attacking. Oh my god. Thank you. Hardest Q&A ever. All right. Yeah, so eating, drinking. It used to be smoking, but I don't do that anymore. So never smoke, kids, because it's not good for you. And adults, you should quit too, because your life is better when you don't do it. Even though it doesn't seem like that for 6 months, it will be. All right, let me get some stone here.
And I've never smoked. I tried it once, and it burned my lungs so bad I thought I was gonna die right there. So
yeah, that's the weird thing. Like, you forget until after you start doing it, and it's really, really harsh at first. And everybody seems to forget that. Like, it's not supposed to hurt. I mean, it's not supposed to feel good. You can tell it hurts, but you do it anyway because it gives you a stupid little buzz. Like, and it's a head buzz, like the same buzz that you get from getting up real fast or getting on the Ferris wheel the wrong way.
Yep.
Like, it's nothing, you know. But people still tend to do it, so it's kind of weird. Anyway, well, if you back up too much, I won't be able to move. The best thing is just like to avoid those big rocks out there and just stay inside the
all right,
the stream. Am I hitting the?
I think you hit a
smithy?
Fiomia. Let me look.
Oh, no, I know what I'm hitting. This stupid thing. It was like whoosh, whoosh. It doesn't get rid. All right, finally. Jesus, these things are hard to harvest.
Oh,
Okay.
God, it's shallow waters. Here's he.
All right, that's good. That's good. That's good. Shallow is good. See, all this, I'm still getting stone. Not to be confused with getting stoned, like people that do illicit substances to kind of like cigarettes. Okay. How tall are you? Actually, Drax and I are probably about the same height. I'm 5'9".
Yep, 5'9", 5'10", depending on what
5'9"?
gas station I'm walking out of.
Yeah. Okay. I never heard of that, but that's good.
It's something blue collar comedy tour. It's Ron White.
Oh, I like Ron White. Yeah, he's a good comedian, man. Let's see. I recently moved from Louisiana, Baton Rouge, and I really miss Louisiana. Can you tell me your 3 favorite things to do while you were growing up? So I'll do it in spurts. My 3 favorite things that I did when I was growing up is probably number 1 when I was a tiny kid. I liked to swing on the swing set outside. We I know this is gonna be crazy, but we had an old tape player. Yeah, those things exist. Am I hitting? How was I hitting that thing?
You were hitting the top one, but
one
you're not hitting the other one.
Okay, well, there goes one Smithy. So yeah, I liked going through the on the swing set, listening to old stuff, man, like old rock and roll music, and just cutting up and just swinging for hours and hours and hours.
Are you
also
hitting anything here?
No, I'm not hitting anything.
Right.
I'm just swinging like crazy.
Which way is the best way to go?
Probably just keep forward right here. And to the right? Yeah. Yeah, through where all those other river rocks are. There we go. I could probably get some of these a little bit further up. There we go. So yeah, and I also liked... Let's see, what else did I like to do when I was a kid? I loved going to cookouts when I was a little bit older, and I can enjoy because I would get to go play with my cousins and my friends and stuff when we were doing cookouts. What are you trying to do, Drax? Fix the smithy thing?
No. I killed the Carno over there.
Oh, okay. Wow. Dude, you just up in the floor with these fools, huh?
Yeah. Dude, I love this double barrel shotgun. Like, it's my favorite.
It's your favorite thing, huh? All right, I got these. Let's bring up melee again. But yeah, as far as my 3rd thing that I like to do when I was a kid is easy. That was game. I loved playing games with my friends. We would all gather around, and like one of our friends would get a new game or something. We liked RPGs for like the Nintendo was big, and basically we would just all gather around and let them play, and we would drink Cokes and eat chips and stuff and just watch that person play. That's how I fell in love with doing LPs, because I always liked watching games. Before games was something that you could watch, we would make it happen. And everybody would just get into it, we'd talk about stats for characters and monsters and stuff like that. It was really, really cool. What about you, buddy?
Well, I had a dirt bike growing up that I used to ride around all the time, and I also had a tape player that I would listen to. I remember the tape. I don't remember any of the songs, but I remember the tape said "Open Road Rock" on it, and yeah, that was probably my biggest thing. I did play quite a bit of video games, but I didn't get into it heavy until gosh, about 6-7 years ago. Like, it was pretty late when I really got into gaming, but that's
so what was your first like gaming that you like? Was it PC or was it a console that you started big on? Like when you say you got into it, the defining moment would be what? You bought a new console?
It was Xbox, the original Xbox on Halo 2. And I was a part of a gaming community and everything. And look out, Z, there's a raptor. I'm gonna defend your honor.
I was.
Excuse me, sir. Oh, I just shot Z in the face.
I just speared your face. Drax, I'm sorry. I'm sorry, dude. We didn't even think about a bed.
Nope. Oh. All right. Well, I guess we're gonna
we're gonna pause this Q&A, folks. We'll be our beast. Okay. All right, guys, we're back. Oh, Drax, you still didn't make a bed, my
Oh,
dog.
nope, I sure didn't. Okay.
Yeah.
Let's see. Structures,
While you
beds.
getting a bed together, I'll start talking again. Um, Zueljin, have you ever thought about making videos on Clash of Clans or other mobile games? I'm sure Drax could talk a lot about this too. So, y'all, for those of you who don't know, there's a huge stigma on mobile games, and they are very, very aggressively promoted. And they pretty much pay people to pay them. And sponsorships aren't like a bad word, but most of these games aren't like sponsored because of just in general game sales. They're sponsored because they have microtransactions in them. And Clash of Clans is one of those types of games. So basically what ends up happening is they're wanting YouTubers to advertise their games so they can get more clientele to do microtransactions. And typically the campaigns are a little what I would consider shallow in the gaming world, most of them. And there's just a lot of that. So technically, if there's a game that is multi-platform, like something like Crashlands that I'm playing now, or Rogue Wizards, I can totally support that, especially if it doesn't have microtransactions. Far as just supporting mobile games in general, typically most of them aren't. I'll go ahead and say it. Most of them aren't good enough for me to play.
Yeah.
Like they just aren't real good games. Crashlands is, and Rogue Wizards is. There's a lot of other games that I do play on mobile. Some of them aren't LP worthy. Like my wife loved Candy Crush, and I know it'd be popular, but I wouldn't play Candy Crush on my channel. Like,
Right.
So.
And that's
How
always
about
been
you,
my
man?
thing too. Is I've gotten offered sponsorships and just like you have on that kind of stuff, and I've always said, if the game's worth it, maybe, but the game has to be worth it, not the sponsorship. So.
Right, yeah. And it's the same thing. Like most of the sponsorships that I've taken they're basically a game that I want to play and a game that I'd like to show, but at the same time, it's not necessarily a game that will do well enough on my channel to support me giving it a try. Like I didn't think Need for Speed would do incredibly well. But me and you, we had a lot of fun playing that game, even off camera before I started doing the LP of it.
Yep.
So it's games like that. Like some games just don't do that well on the channel, and once you start a series, sometimes it's a little bit hard to stop, as some of you know. People get attached to a series, which is cool. It's just like when your favorite show goes off the air, because of ratings or whatever. It sucks, but because you liked it, it's just a lot of other people didn't. So anyway, that's the long and the short of mobile games like Clash of Clans. I never personally played Clash of Clans, but I know it had that stigma associated with it. Let's see.
I often I'll play a lot of them,
here.
but it's normally something I'll download, play it for maybe a week, and then I'm bored of it.
Right. So the next question is, what was my first platform? What was my first? Let's see how it reads. What was your first gaming platform? And do you have any significant memories of playing particular games? Yeah. First particular gaming platform was a Nintendo. Just a regular old 8-bit Nintendo. And the game that I have most significant memories playing, the first one I think is my cousin had a game called Gyromite. And Gyromite had a robot. And the game was terrible. But Gyromite was supposed to, it was an automated way to lift gates up and stuff. You need some help over there?
No, I'll get the little jerk. Come to me, buddy. Alright,
Man, how many hits he's got to take?
I know, this one's a little tougher.
What level was he?
56.
Wow.
Might have been just the water holding back a lot of the shots.
Right, quite possibly. There's some more on the right side. Just keep your distance, and we should be fine. So yeah, and my most favorable memory, I think, is like what I was talking earlier, getting together with people. I remember playing Destiny of an Emperor for NES, and me being at my good friend across the street's house, and his mom was actually playing the game. She liked NES a lot too, especially the RPGs. And basically, we just all gathered around and sat there and we made a weekend of it, and we beat Destiny of an Emperor from start to finish. We even, like, when she had to rest or when she wanted to eat or cook supper and stuff, like, we took turns grinding levels out. Like, just go and fight, you know, regular old battles to get
Nice.
to get XP and stuff. Yeah, it was pretty fun. And you said already that yours was the Halo deal for the Xbox?
Yeah. Now that wasn't my first
Yeah.
one. That was my first like major. I
It was your first
into it.
real one.
Yeah, like my mom had an NES, and I actually have that NES now, and I have a ton of games for it, like the old Legends of Zelda and everything. But I'd say my first really memorable one, I had a PlayStation, like the old school one that was real thick and like was really squared off, the gray that had the pop-up lid.
Yeah. Uh-huh.
And I had, I remember playing Spyro. I used to play Spyro all the time on that thing, and it was, that was probably my biggest memory, is playing with a bunch of friends on Spyro.
Right. That's cool. That is really cool. Yeah, playing with friends with games like that, that was the stuff, man. I really enjoyed that.
Mm-hmm.
So next question. Hey Z, mine's a two-part question. You ever see Pooping Evolved return to Xbox? And I realize PC makes the most sense with the release dates. Two is, what do you think the game has to offer on Xbox compared to PC experience? Thanks for taking the time to read this. I'm a big fan. Regards from England. So right now, the only reason that we aren't doing Being Evolved on Xbox is that it does not support private managed servers.
Yeah.
Like kind of like the Pooping Evolved server that we play on now. It doesn't support that. What's going on?
You are glitching backwards for some reason.
Oh.
Like right now, you were behind me.
Oh, that's weird. I'm still in front of you. From the looks of it. Uh-oh.
Where do you come from?
In the water.
I need help. I'm
buddy.
either lagging out or something.
Uh-oh, I think we're both lagging because I can't get off my I can't get off the raft. We broke the game.
What's happening, Zake?
Wait, I don't know. I don't know. I can't do nothing.
I guess we'll come back.
And the raptor just ran away. How is this even? Oh yeah, it's huge lag. Everything's.
I've never seen this happen before.
I know, me neither. We'll BRB.
All right.
Yeah, I'm definitely ready. And there's a compy right here. Hold on.
Smack him, Z. I love that you knock those things back 400 feet and then you can't kill them.
And the thing is, it keeps coming back for more too, like an idiot.
Yep.
Like you realize you just got somebody hit you so hard you flew back 15 feet. Watch it, Drax. You got a mosquito on you, bro. It can't hit you.
You can't get these. You cannot get these. Scared for my life.
Keep going for you. They're gonna keep going for you. I wonder if let me try to help you. Oh, they're coming for. Dude, the mosquitoes. Why?
I don't think I brought any bug repellent.
It's okay. All right, we should be all right now. Get me away from this dillo before we have more trouble. Even. All right, where were we? So Xbox. Now that we got the lag fixed and the server reset and all this good stuff. The next question was, let's see. Hey Z, for the Q&A, I watched several Pooping Evolved channels. Thank you. And noticed that certain people get more views but less likes proportionally. You seem to sit about 10%. Is this 90% just viewers who do not or not logged in? Can you tell via metrics? Or are they just, I mean, how hard is it? So that's a mystery that remains unknown
To all YouTube society.
Right. There's no metrics that can tell you if a viewer was logged in when they watched a video. There's one metric that can tell how many unsubscribed views. But other than that, that's about it. And you really can't make heads or tails of that for likes as much. 10% is basically the threshold of what I consider good. If I don't talk about them in a video, by the way, if you haven't liked this video already, guys, please like it for me. If I haven't talked about it in a video, what ends up happening is statistically I get less. And a lot of people don't like it, but the numbers don't lie. So I don't try to reinvent the wheel. I just roll with it, you know?
And if you guys are
and most
curious,
people do the same thing.
if you're curious why we ask for likes and stuff like that, it helps our channels. It helps them grow. It really does make a difference where we end up when people search for Ark Survival Evolved. It makes a difference where we end up, how many engagements, likes, dislikes that we have.
Right. It basically, if there's the specific metrics are kind of unknown to, you know, like exactly what it does, but statistically, a video of even metrics, with even views and all kinds of stuff will show up in related videos and search results more than a video that does not have as many of the kind. And basically, I think YouTube kind of looks at it as a validity standpoint. Like, let's say everybody's familiar with botting, right? What botting is, like if somebody sets up a bot to view a video 10,000 times, like if that happened and it wouldn't get any likes, okay? So let's say I got 10,000 legitimate views with the same title, same tag, same description, same everything, even a re-upload of my own video on another channel of the same size, and one would get 0 likes and one would get the number of normal likes, like 10,000, I would probably rank on top of that person. That's kind of how the algorithm looks at it. So that's as far as we know.
Yeah.
But anyway, it does help. It doesn't pay you or anything like that, but likes are very important. And they also let us know that the people like the videos. So, and that's what we kind of do it for. Comments sure don't. Comments are evil. You guys are evil in the comments. You know how you are. Not the people that comment nice. I mean, the guy that just called me an idiot the other day. Yeah, you. I'm talking to you. You know. So anyway, next question. Let's see here. Hey Zueljin, I'm wanting to start up my own YouTube channel to play games like you, but I have no idea where to start. Any pointers or tips? Also, what software do you use to record gameplay? So, if you were to start a YouTube channel today, the best advice I could give you is just start. You're going to learn more along the way than you will ever learn from asking people advice about it. What you'll do is get antiquated with things and have more specific questions, like, what recording software do you use? And within that recording software, what settings do you use? And those are very relevant questions because those are important. There's you made a trike mat and it's coming our way. I think I'm going to have to help you with this in Drax. Wow. I shot it anyway. Anyway, I use OBS to record and to stream.
Yep, same here.
I used to use a program called DxTory.
Yep, same here.
People use Fraps. There's also XSplit that some people use. Some people use Bandicam. It really doesn't matter. The whatever you can afford. There's a Dillo coming after you, by the way. Whatever you can afford that you know how to use that gives you good quality in your specific setup. And there's a raptor that's coming up on the right here. We should probably just abandon this cove and head home, bro. We got so many stone right now.
All right.
Let's see. What's my weight at?
I'm gonna whip it.
I have 4,200. Hold on. All right, we good. 4,200 weight, meaning that I have like 420 stacks of stone. Is that right?
Oh goodness.
Is that right?
I have no idea.
Oh yeah, that's right. It's more than 40, I think. No, 40 at 100. No, yeah, it's 42 stacks, 420 stacks. We'd be sitting on 42,000. It would be crazy. Anyway, yeah, so we use OBS primarily because it's lightweight, it's cheap, and it works on just about everything. So yeah, my advice is just start. Like, unless Drax has something to input on that, I would say just start. That's what we told Maz. Maz is a recently new channel. You know, he has some help because we kind of coached him along the way. But the most important thing you do is just make some videos. Make 100 of them. Then you'll have some real working knowledge of how things kind of work. And then you can start asking more specific questions. Like, why aren't my videos getting a lot of views? That's a good question, you know? And it's probably just because you're playing the wrong game. Like, I hate to say it, but Minecraft.
Yeah, that's one of the things, too, is you got to stay relevant. You know, if you want to start a channel where you play Minecraft, you know, you can do that, and some people will enjoy it, but the likelihood that you're going to get found and everything is not very high.
Right.
My suggestion is play new stuff, relevant stuff, be consistent, and get good audio. Those are my biggest.
Yeah. That's true too. That's true too. And you still, like, you won't know what the difference between bad audio and good audio is until you actually plug a microphone in and make a few videos.
Mm-hmm.
So even if you're scared to upload them, just upload them privately and look at them yourself and compare them to your favorite YouTubers and say, where am I at and compare it to this? And you'll know right offhand, like, my voice sounds like crap. Why? Yeah. Is it because my mic, or is it because of my settings, or what? You know? And when I said Minecraft, that was just a cheap shot, but seriously, guys, play something that isn't oversaturated. YouTube is a search engine. Treat it like such. If you want to get found, if you're a person in a crowd of 1 million people and you wear a freaking green shirt, it's likely that you're gonna get you're gonna get noticed. There's probably only 100 other people that are wearing a green shirt just like yours. You know. So is it easier to find you with green shirt? You have at least a descriptive quality to tell. Hey, I'm the guy in the green shirt. Well, instead of 1 million people now, you only searching through 100, you know? And that's where you got to go from that. Anyway, yeah. I don't know about the green shirt thing. You might want to cut that out, the video, Drax. Anyway, how did you come up with the name Zueljin? Zueljin was... I actually named my barbarian on Diablo 2 Zueljin. And I spelled it Zuuldjinn. And... yeah, and that was basically play on words from Cajun and the big bad guy on Ghostbusters, the first movie from the 80s. Oh. Yes, I'm that old. So I thought the name Zool was really, really cool, and I wanted something that kind of went on Cajun roots, even though I haven't really even started kind of acting my own heritage until recently. That was how I came up with the name. Now, Drax, I believe you came across your name from Drax the Destroyer, which is part of Guardians of the Galaxy, right?
Yep. A long time ago, back when I was on Xbox, that was one of my first gamer tags, was Drax. Back then it was DRAXXX, and because at the time, I didn't know what XXX was. And so once I got a little bit older...
Innocence.
I added an A and took off the X's, and yeah, that's how I got. And then the LP is just Let's Play. That was just to start my channel. But
there you go, man. That's awesome. So okay, so what is your favorite dinosaur that is not yet in Ark? So you can't say something like Spino. That's the next question.
Titanosaurus.
My favorite. What?
Titanosaurus.
Titanosaurus, so you had the big one that's like a mountain.
Yeah,
I would probably say that one. But the actual one that I'm most excited about, I don't know the name of it, but it's the lizard that has the sticky feet that can walk on walls and surfaces and stuff. And like I remember reading I've talked about this before, but the Drizzt Do'Urden books, and in the first book called Homeland, one of the Drizzt, the hero of the entire saga. His evil older brother, Denon, the whole first part of the whole first chapter is him doing some devious stuff, and he's getting around the capital city of the Dark Elves, Menzoberranzan, with this lizard that can stick to walls and stuff like that. And it kind of, R.A. Salvatore kind of describes him doing that, and it's just like, you could just imagine it so well, and I was like, I want to do that. You know, it's cooler than flying, even though you can't get anywhere like flying or whatever. But it's very cool. Anyway.
Yeah.
So
I mean, if I had to guess, I'm actually really looking forward to that bigger crocodile, the taller one. Have you seen
alligator?
Or alligator that has the longer legs?
I didn't see that.
Oh, I don't remember what it's called. But yeah, it's another version of a Sarco that's going to be coming to the game.
Wait.
Yeah, and it looks really cool. But the one that can climb sides, that one's really cool. I forgot about that. And then I think there was one that could climb trees too. But I don't know.
Yeah, I saw something about that. That is going to be really cool. Cool. Okay, for your Q&A, my brother, how many hours of recording do you normally get a 25 to 30 minute episode?
Depends on what we're doing.
Yeah, it depends on what game. I'll put it to you this way. some games are much more linear than others, and some episodes are much more linear than others. This episode, outside of the hiccups that we had with server and a few of the fights and stuff like that, honestly, we just been kind of recording as we go, and not much editing is going to go into this. But let's say this same episode would have been a Bronto tame.
Oh,
So if it
4
would have
hours.
been a level 120 Bronto and we wouldn't have had kibble, even if we would have had kibble, it would have taken us like 4 hours to record this video from start to finish, because it would have been set up, what we were going out to do, or what problem we were trying to solve. Then we'd go out, we'd find a Bronto, we'd knock it down, and we'd feed it, and we would cut until it was up. And then we would build a saddle for it, and then we would ride it around and swing its tail, and that would be the episode, so to speak. But this episode is a little bit easier than that. It's not going to take us 4 hours. So
Right.
some games that we play are a lot faster to do it. Processing time is roughly 2 minutes per minute of video. So an hour to process what I mean by process is basically edit it and render it once you have your templates set up and stuff. Probably 2 minutes per minute on average of a video. And upload times vary, but I would say this video, we're taking about 45 minutes to record a 30-minute video, and it's going to take about 45 minutes to an hour to edit it, and 30 to 45 minutes before it's uploaded, and probably another half hour after that, or an hour before it's processed and ready for HD processing. So
Yeah.
a lot of that is not active, like you don't have to do anything for it, but start to finish is probably a 3 or 4 hour process. The thing about that is, though, you can combine some things to kind of make that go faster. Or, you know, like you render all at the same time. So you can do a render while you're sleeping, for instance, and that kind of compresses your time frames. Or you can go eat supper and talk to your friends, or do something else while that Bronto is taming. So you just kind of learn a little bit as you go.
Do you want me to
when it
take you
comes
to the
down to that.
shore or to the...
I want you to take me to my water base so
Okay.
that I can offload a bunch of this stuff.
Are we
That
just
way,
not there yet? Am I just like not seeing
we
it?
are not there. It's probably, you probably have to take a little left here and go
there
towards
it is.
the shore. There you go. Yeah, it's kind of hard to spot, actually. It's above the cave. If you ever want to know where it's at, it's right above the cave.
And then should I pull kind of towards the front side where we put those smithies?
The other side, actually. Yep, on the smithies, and that should do it. And honestly, if you were able to somehow glitch me in there and then pull out, that would probably fix a bunch of stuff. So
All right, let's...
get me... Gonna be hard. All right, while you're doing this, I'll go 1 or 2 more questions here. Would you guys ever consider using better beacons mods on the server? It did not glitch me, Drax.
I know, and I can't back up either.
You can't back up? Why?
What? You can't back up on a boat.
Well, no, you take a hard left. Just take a hard left.
You're gonna get...
Oh, wait. Wait. Don't do it. Don't do it. Don't do it.
Oh, you turned...
All right.
You turned something
Oh,
on.
what did I do?
I think you turned on your...
I turned on my fabricator? Jeez. I don't know how. Right. This is what we're gonna do here. It's all thatch and stuff. How many spaces do I have in here?
I will take everything out of this one and you just fill it up.
Okay.
That one's empty now.
Transfer all items. Yeah. All right. I'm transferring stuff that I don't even need just to make this faster. All right. Next question. Would you basically 2 questions tied into one? One's talking about some specific mods. The other one is talking about mods in general. So let me address this. The reason that we don't do mods, guys, is that up until very, very recently, we did there was a lot of updates for Ark, like tons, like sometimes 2 or 3 a week. And when that happens, you need to be able to, as a YouTuber, you kind of want to cover that and show it, you know? And we could not do that with mods because they take time to update. And minutes, hours are very precious in YouTube time because we're competing with hundreds and hundreds and hundreds of other channels that are trying to get the same search results as we are. So the answer is we would probably have to have a separate server if we would want to do the same thing with mods. And most of the mods, the content is basically it's a little light. So
Yeah.
if we would want to do mod content, the thing to make it would make most sense would be to take well, just basically spotlights, you know, because even though we play this game as much as we play, I think I'm full, by the way, Drax. Even though we play this game as much as we play, we like to. Let me see. I can probably move a few more to this other one. Oh no, I think I switched. Access inventory. Dang, man. All right, let me take this flag back. Yeah. T.
Do you need those dino glasses for anything?
No, and throw those away. All right.
So that's another 7 slots.
Long story short, guys, is mod content is much easier to produce in a single player environment. And we already play enough Orc. Like, I don't desire to play as many games as... I mean, I don't desire to limit myself to play one game. Even for views, I still like to mix it up. Because it, just like anything else, like it gets redundant no matter what. Like, I love pizza. But most people that love pizza, that work at a pizza restaurant, can sometimes not have the same love for pizza when they smell it, see it, taste it 24/7.
Yeah.
You know? And Ark is kind of the same way. As much as I love the game, every game that I play right now, even off camera, I can only play so much of it because, I mean, it gets tiring, man. Like, you don't want to just play something. You don't want to wear yourself out. Favorite songs, you listen to other songs between them, right? You know, you don't just listen to your favorite song over and over again. You might a few times, but let's just face it, you don't do it 50 times in a row. You know, you do it maybe 2 or 3 and you call it good.
Yeah, and that's my Patreon server actually runs with mods on it right now, and they think it's really cool and they love the new map, but you know it's one of those things. It's part of it's broken. It's not updated to have all the pieces in it and everything. So it's just one of those things that it's cool, but I kind of don't want to do another Ark series. That's why I stopped doing it on Xbox because I was. You know, so
yeah. Think about you just asked some questions about our favorite dinosaur. Think about if they just came out with that lizard, right? And I really wanted to play with that lizard, and then our server was modded, so we couldn't do that. Like, you would have to wait, or we would have to sacrifice things like, yeah, we could update the server and bring it back to vanilla, but all those special structures that are part of this mod, or all these pets that were alphas that we tamed, all that would go away. You know, so yeah, you can't do that in a server environment, especially not when you're producing content. People used to seeing stuff that's constant, and if that changes drastically without explanation, or even with explanation, it just breaks the contingency of it all, and it's not good for videos. So, I tell you what, brother, I think we out of time. You guys need to let us know in the convo in the comments below if we should do this again, because I absolutely love this, Drax.
Yeah, it's a lot of fun.
I absolutely love this, dude.
I love doing the whole talkie and doing that kind of stuff. So,
how's your you got enough stone, partner?
My entire smithy is still full. So
you got oh man, oh well, we'll just fix it up. You got yourself a new fandangled raft with all these new decorations that I taught you how to do.
Yeah.
We both got a ton of stone, and we both answered a lot of questions. So that's I think that's gonna be it, you guys. And just like we said earlier, if you guys like the video, help our statistics and give us a like on that like button. We would really appreciate it. I said dap on that like button. That's what I said. And you can subscribe to Drax's channel using the links below. It's www.youtube.com/DraaxLP. He's going to produce this same video. You don't have to watch it because it'll be all the same content, but you should at least go over there and give him a dap on that like button. And if you're watching Drax's video, come hit mine. We'd appreciate it. And other than that, that's it. You got anything else, Draxy?
No, I think that's just about it, man.
All right, guys. We will see you all next time.
See ya.